Everybody say, say say how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Oh, uya matinyina. Yeah, so uya. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Yeah. Uya matinyina. Oh, uya matinyina. Say, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Welcome to another beautiful episode of BWF Solicitors Legal Hour with Manye Ten. Mejide se obi biara ohwe me ankrankra bi ohwe me uhu ye. Welcome to another beautiful month, new month, March, where I believe we are all going to have a great month this month, which is 1st of March 2024. Me ni agye yie sɛ ɛnɛ nso ahwɛyie ne adom enti no yɛho yɛ na yɛnya ahoɔden yɛnya ahokeka sɛ yɛde adwumadie yi ɛba mo akwan. Obi biara a wɔhwɛ me, baabi biara a wowɔ, mede asomdwee ɛde ma wo. Welcome to this edition. Yo, yɛbɛkɔ so sɛ mede nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma etiefoɔ nyinara ɛne ahwɛfoɔ nyinara. Edwumadie a wohwɛ yi sɛ afei na wabɛto me a na ɛyɛ legal hour so ɛna wowɔ yi. Legal hour with BWF Solicitors foɔ a wɔn aka wɔn ho ɛbere biara sɛ wɔde sɛ dwumadie bɛba na wɔde atete wɔn akyerɛkyerɛ na esua enya adesuahunu bi efiri mu na yɛmfa nto ayɛ abrabɔ so. Nti mesrɛ ne deɛ mu onya baa so na wobɛto me a ɛma ne nyɛ wɔ ehyi na mmom hyɛ program no ma obi nso enya ho mfasodeɛ. When it comes to BWF Solicitors, it's over 30 years of practice. Yɛnim sɛ yɛn papa a ɔyɛ senior partner Uncle Ben ɔde dwumadie yi vision yi ɛto n'ani so na waboa the community over all this period no. Wobɛka ɔmo success rate a ɔmo aboa nkurɔfoɔ ɛwɔ immigration nsɛm mu, ɛwɔ family law nsɛm mu, litigation, mitigation, mpo yɛn kurom Ghana law na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo akɔdare mu yie na dodoɔ na enya mfasodeɛ ɛna ɔmo success rate na wobɛka sɛ is overwhelming. Ɔmo dwumadi a ɔmo yɛ nyinaa sɛ ɔmo bɛma wo a wohwɛ me a wo a wotie me wo ho bɛtɔ wo sɛ ɛba mmara nsɛm mu a bɔ mmɔden a na share program ne ma yɛn. Ɛnɛ m'ani agye yie sɛ ɛnkyɛ bi a mede me resource person bɛba na ɔde nkyerɛkyerɛ a ɛnɛ yɛwɔ ɛde ma mo ɛna ayɛ afi foforo beka afi foforo na che say ne first month no March mu ayewe afi foforo nti no memma Ghana ni bia happy anniversary say just a couple of days to come no ye baby di yes ye can say Independence Day celebration till bibia ohwe mu ye Ghana ni biara. I'm wishing in advance a happy anniversary on your 68 years of independence. Me gidi se metwa se maintain ye dia na oba so abomode na share edemayen metwa me ho kakra aba media ne manyeti ofra me manyeti baby a meje wo so na me bae a me de me resource person no ba betudwa na afie de dwumedie no ahya ase me ma mo nyina akwa aba bio be basisia.
Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced family law firm specializing in immigration and naturalization, as well as dispute resolution. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner with over 30 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stand for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity and inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance across all areas of UK and Ghana law. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Led by experienced senior partner Bernard Owusu, the team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with your immigration, naturalization, dispute resolution, family law, new wills and probate, Ghana law and practice needs. We are dedicated to providing solutions to our clients' problems. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214-218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Main office line 0208 493 7340 or our emergency line 07712 761 884. Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
Yo, yasa akwa aba nti mema mo nyina akwa aba biom ankrankra bi a wo hwem ba bibiara a wo wo mesama wa akwa aba eba ye dwumedie so BWF Solicitors wo hwehwe ye kira kwan enye yira kwan kra ye de ye kira kwan aba betudwa e de amamo na se mesa kyeremu biom na kyese ye wo 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road neso e wo Seven Sisters Appointing so na wo drive na wo pe postcode no de ama direction de abade a ene N15 4NP. Nemo baby biara omo services bibra extended to baby owo. You don't really need to come to the office before they can hear you. Or make me a telephone consultation, or make me a video consultation. Into krobia owo biano. Say ayem bia to me into kwan emba. But more than afraid these numbers. Na book your appointment. Or make me a telephone there and I say video there at the amount. 0208 493-7340. Mesan isi subium 0208-493-7340. Sa na mei bomodi afatu koto dwemu na ebeboa odache. Na mmom se ayembia babia edu no aye ehujehuja meka ehujehuja na chese aye emergency na ahokyere bia ba embi kra wo airport na ejina embi kra police ejina se immigration nsam wo he embi kra nsam bebre wakodu baabi na ohia lawyer ejina wechi na waka wasem amawa enye criminal case nkwa dia mesrew bomodia na fresh emergency number eye 07712761884 bomodia na fresh number we eye emergency 07712761884 ufra emwe bia ombetumi de aye aboa on omeye na uhu ehihawo enti midinchi akese maye nua ba papa bi Sandra Fraser ya ye secretary papa bi Sandra mema good morning baby biara wo mema good morning me gidi se uhu ye Sandra the information bia uhia to get to BWF Solicitors asoye or the ababe tudwa e the amount inti se uni number bi na mbimpo a untumi nkinkan ye bomode ana ye screenshot o ye screenshot na nature said da phone so abribia all the numbers lawyers numbers ni nyina e wo ho obenye bi na atoko to dwemu sanso na ye nua battle duma o say hello family Tilly it is saying ya mamento nka o say o borrow ko ni say ya nana jimai adamu no nko say please share and whilst you join this program Natalie Esa frefre Abigail Ose Mensa Ezekiel Johnson Ingbebo yo tete nche no inu eche wa ade nche na Osambo Wumpini Adams Ose mo ohio eben Ose Sarah Ponzo abina ohinewa Asantoa papebi munyina mo ohin Saint Bwedo munyina mo ohin mumfa America embra na yen share program no efise sisi ano yen na ya ebusia yenya ba so this is what we can also do to help the community by sharing the programs in ebeya omonso omenya ho emfasodie enti Michael Ban medinchi akese ema obabi biara owo afa yen sha ase emre no ko na ene mu hwam meke mu hwam na kyerese ye behwe the whole year the year 2024 in summer home office omodi epiepie na ewo se yenya ho enimde ne mfanto anamo this very year especially this very year and beyond entinom ne dekan no mema me resource person edinchi akese anche mu ohwam ede ama etiefo ene ahwefo na afei ifri ho a mehwe se update bi etwa ne ho CB asa abeto yen na wotwe mu a se update bi eni ho saade a na afei na ya start say the introduction of the topic that we have today no near the abetu dwase na ebe ya ye be cheche mu ntemtem amodoso kakra enti no yen waste time kra. Good morning lawyer Charles.
Good morning my pachapomo
Adom ne ahweye metia po se jude mujata no na me jude se wonso ho ye de
we pa
me da se we de metuma etiefo ene ahwefo etie se wode nchi akese ebe ma mo na afi de yemfa edwumedie no nhya ase
yo etiefo ne ahwefo and then so ye din chaka see efi BWF Solicitors aseye ebrel bi a wo bia so we edwumem so wo fie so wo ba ko school bi a wo bia we wish you well in chaka say emma o yes and say and that fie dey a weekend ya start bi abekọ so na eniji a ye hwehwe no aye abem amayen.
Yo lawyer Charles me dasi eniji a yehwehwe no na abemu e de amaye na kire se ensem a ye be kirekirewa ha nyinara nkosi ewieye no na wenya wo chefa wo ma ebema weni age lawyer Charles me dasi ye yo we de ye nkoso ntam ayem bia ye twa ye ho fiti na wotwe mienu home office de ne enimu ase ye be de nyane no mo de bibia aba ye be de nyane no mo de bibia aba na ayem bia we de we be se me da na nse news a mitititi no eya na ebi chese ebi aye omo star bi na mom ye mbisa home office omo de bibi foforo bi aba na otwemu a ye kodanya ne ya nsa na ye se hye bi ana eye update bi e wo system ne mu ana.
I mean, there's no fresher update.
Okay.
And there's no fresher surprise.
So,
Nya
and yeah, me
yenim no
did say,
na
okay,
efaso.
sorry. Catch up, so sorry. Me in seminole. Yo, any tiani say a update and any update to cry any fresh and it will be part of an topic a ye ba be ka ho asem yi. Enti say producer e wo ho a omfa topic ni into dwa emfa mame. Fiti last year there are so many things abetwemu akọ na ye guso a ebi afei na ebi come to light and I say implementation of some of the new policies somebody buy no ebi afei na ebi nso eba na mom January no kakra ebetutu dwa February na afei ebi nso ebe senkoye na afei March nso na che say debie biara no home office yenimo no mo pillows no mo de that so na mo sorry those the policy makers na ya parliament o mo ko discuss bibia na eta so mo pe na afei ne ato ama home office na home office nso ejina so e de ayansam enti ebehwe a fiti last year even last 2 years mpo nyoma sesan na last year ebi beto mu de gidigidi ye from say ye student fo a ye ti ya ye si ye ntumi omuntumi mfa omo ye kan say omuntumi switch to school migrant route ne so biom asem we yenim say emba so ye hu a ne say prim abaso afenso yenkote a from January no bibi foforo nso esan beto mu gidigidi na aye arehosem na che say bas as student some of the benefit and can kete bi a hyehyehye ho no ye be yi ni nyina efri ho yenkote nso ana care workers nso a ye be gu mu twoo ye be hu nsem ensem abefa obi eba as care worker eye ono ya employ no as the main applicant company na employ na oba na ne mba beye 6 edi omochi ne kunu nso emma edi omochi na chese nipa ba kwa ye employ no ansa no bedu kruma no ye nipa 10 home office atena ho adwene say ade we die emfa momo na chese they in as much as they really need these people to come and work for them na fe de ne bonus na nkrofo na edi jara na mo de kan no emfa enti o masa atena sia no mo de bibi foforo asa be bom menji asem ne nyina emfa me expert ankasa ewa ha lawyer papa ewa ha be de menye lawyer me yi nsem ho keke enti lawyer Asmah eba betre yen the home office policies for 2024 no the one aspect bi a ewom enne eno na ye ba behwe how to prove 2 years relationship as an unmarried partner sa policy we 2024 ya ena ye shemukina menka se afi na aba but ye shemukina enti no nsɛm na abetwetwe atwemu no one aspect pe enene ye begina so na mmom se ba ne se mebie telephone lines no na wopɛ sɛ ubisabisa questions efa nsɛm a yakeka nke ho a na se ne enka ye mpo wopɛ sɛ ofa akwanya da hɔ a wobetumi ebisa enti lawyer Asmah ene home office policy a odi ba ye se o se ye kyerɛ sɛ ye partners a ye ne omote no ana se relationship a ye ne omote no ede na kyerɛ sɛ ampa ye ne omote obi wo hɔ a ɔne ne kunu ti onye ne onware no ɔne ne ti nso na mbia ɔnhyɛ da nso ne ne ntifie nso ɔmo yɛ partners pɛpɛɛpɛ we kɔ Salome meka Salome a ɔbɛte ase ɔbɛma ne ba Salome na kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛma ne tumi ɛkɔda ɔba ne fie ɔba no nso tumi kɔda ɔmo wɔ relationship mo na mmom ɛnɛ yɛbɛhwehwɛ kwan a wobɛprove ampa sɛ moyɛ unmarried na mmom mukɔ Salome in and out enti lawyer Asmah we de metuma akwanya ben anase yebeye den na yebeye na mmom ansa na obehya ase no relationship home office relationship ede no mo hu ansa na obetumi aka say we a relationship ansa na even to prove no kra ye de ato aso mpacho wadaroma cheche mu na yenti ase
Yo, medasina etiefo ne ahwefo yasan ehia ewo efidie su biem. Yadase sɛ nanso wonya mmere ne ɔpepa sɛ yebesua ade abom. Na edikan no sɛ yɛwɔ classroom na yɛsua ade a nka yɛwɔ bɛyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no starter activity. Yɛwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no previous knowledge. So we are bringing from the known to unknown. Now, yebesiano, we don't know much, but we know a lot about the key concept, relationship. And the producer, Eddie Bibi Beto board no so. Na, nti yehu bibi se ekoso. Oba ne bema ekro mu nsem. Ebetumi aye oba ne oba, ebetumi aye bema ne bema. These days, modern age. It doesn't matter, but yehu se nipa mienu ekra nsem. So besides, what do you think is happening now? You can say, well, they are in love. You can say they are friends. You can say they are in a relationship. So in a relationship, we'll stop at relationship. Because that is the key word for today's discussion. So relationship, there are any relationship. So nipa mienu ayo margin say ometu anamo abom. So ma worry you, omo worry you, inyane na yehwe, but say ometu anamo abom. Enti produce and patch of father no kobiem. Enti se mutu anamo abom dia na nya ye kire mu ni se ometumi aye omade nyina te se awarefo because omutu anamo abom. Omonye omade se omaware emom omoye omade se awarefo. Emra ne se omoye se akin to marriage. Enti se wo hwe sanfoni a se wunnimu a anase wunhwehwe mu a wobeka se omaware. Wo hwehwe mu a no se oh omoye bibia kire se omaware just say omumu ni marriage certificate. Not just say it is not about marriage certificate but it's about the relationship. Nti nanko modie no is how to prove say who relationship mu. How to prove say who relationship mu for 2 years. Na ya hwe nsese aba ya hwe na ewo. So this is our starter activity, bringing the known, and we are now going into the unknown. Thank you.
Yo, Asmah, that's not just say from the known to the unknown. Na obe prove relationship uwom. Udi kan ye wo say ade modern age no. Ye wo mad ye wo mema de. Ye wo mani oba ware ye wo bema ni obema ware. Ene ne utwede ampo ahyehye na obema ni oba nso aware. Basi si an obia si ne nyina afra. Enti no se o ma ware se o mon ware enye enkrata no na ekire na mmom nneoma obeyi na adi no na ekire se mo nkrofo mo mienu we mo wo nkitaho bi ye ba no partnership mo mienu mo wo nkitaho sa nkitaho lawyer so me di se ne ame so ma cheche mo sa na ntiase ne tie se ne be ya ye no bi no ti se ate ne mpre no ansa na itumi atiase yi se ne be ya it will clear the doubt and questions in our mind answer ya ba bebisa yo lawyers ma ya atiase enti se sia no ye hu the relationship a ye wo no niye unmarried no eno na ntiase no menware wo enti no menni hu nkrata se sia nso wanya akire yen se emfa ho se eye nkrata na eda so na mmom bibi ebetumi akire se yen ware ye nanso ye tibom ananse ye won nkitaho bi meka ntibom a enye ntibom se ye tifie baako ana ye ntifie baako but we are together ye together na eno no na ye be ye den ena ya kire home office say Nyoma se kekanka ho ntimi ni osimasi ye partners abra yen share dan ko either say asori dem ana customer married ana say court enko jin krata ento so say ye partners entim patro ho no u break it down my na afi na yate ase ye
Yo, and see before I ever call policy, no, there are 3 keywords. Say our classroom, nka teacher no be share because say keywords for the day. I important just say tia ase ama komodie no, ada say adesua no akọ ye. Keyword number 1, relationship. Relationship ye nkitahudi a oba ne oba ewo. Anasa bema ne bema ewo, anasa bema ne oba ewo. Sa nkitahudi a ema wokọ wenim ewo abrebom a empo ema omusi omadwen pi se ombeye ade baako abobra baako aboa wo ho akọ omanim se nimpa baako. That is relationship. The next keyword is cohabitation. Cohabitation ni say muti ebum. Muti ebum. Muti ebum. Living together. Cohabiting. Living together. The next keyword is unmarried. Unmarried. Unmarried ni say mun ware ye. Santi mun ni marriage certificate. Mun ware ye. Another one I never can here, marriage or married. Marriage, they say, muwo abodi krata eda aware no aso. Tisa mwa ware. Into relationship no, yabaka say, mun ware ye. Nso muye mwadie te say, aware fo. Married, they say, muye mwadie te say, aware fo, muwo ashanse die a yefa no marriage certificate. Unmarried, they say, muwo sa anyankofa no and say adena mo yet is awarefo no even though mo ware ye and na cohabitation say motibom. Now the policy. Before the policy was introduced in 2023 September and finally 2024 February no na yenim say as I say motina ebom. Nti na ye wo keyword bi a yefa no cohabitation. 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 Na anana na odi oba abaya application abaka trust that then na say matna abom. Yes. Yenim say mo wo relationship mu. Mo ware ye but then na say matna abom. Sa cohabitation no ye yefim. Nti ende yenka cohabitation bi. Ya can say relationship. But then it just says our relationship, it is say our friend no subsisting relationship. Our relationship wa dimu ho. Nti before I ever call 2014 policy no, you share 2023 policy no. A my definition 2023 policy no. Until say relationship with a partner. Assessing the relationship with a partner based on immigration rules. Appendix relationship with partner. Version 4. And this was published for use by Home Office for 6th September 2023. Now, one na yako asiya oko partner, who is a partner? Page 6 one. Or say partner, you define what immigration rule. You defining what immigration rule. Now I no definition no. First no, now you one war baby I friend no Gen 1.2. Gen 1.2. No more than no. Ede about paragraph 6.2. 6.2. Inti kaneno now when you be application manual ube go to Gen 1.2 say under the immigration rules Gen 1.2 say partner your say obi a waware obi a onware ye ba mo ti say awarefo so mo hear the same sex and that's the opposite sex na nipa no edi 18 abro asisi no say enye Gen 1.2 name paragraph 6.2 as a person who is married one to another person, of course. So it has to be to another human being and nothing else. Or a person who is not married, that's unmarried, and is part of a couple who have been living together in relationship to marry, blah, 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 blah. So you see, so this one, 2023, no, it was talking about who have been living together for at least 2 years. The first now I can now boom say married unmarried ni now living together for 2 years. Living together for 2 years. We call the next paragraph or say that definition applies to appendix relationship with a partner, except that there is no requirement for the people who are in durable relationship to have been living together for at least 2 years. That means somebody more worry marriage certificate there. You don't have to show say what's not boom for 2 years. As long as you can show say more relationship no emu. As long as you can show say more relationship no any friend durable relationship. Relationship are it say aware munni marriage certificate. Now let's go to the consolidated policy. Consolidated policy no version 20. So the one we looked at was version 4, 6th of September 2023. That defines living together and also breaks it down to say, so why worry, you don't have to show it. So you can see that there was confusion. I feel your more consolidating meaning IFN version 20. Family policy, family life, a partner and a parent, and exceptional circumstances. And we are by 14th of February 2024. They call page 6. You call okay, so you call page now or dealing with partner now. So let's go down. Producer, take us to I think it's page 23. So go to page 23. Family life as a partner. Family life as a partner. Also, this section tells you how to consider application. Why na can say case worker na oba mark work your application or no? And I can say or say who are we case worker so be an application ba na original na ho kanfo so say o mo worry ye but unless o mo worry a hwe sa enyoma we edi kai say wo hwe say o mo ye partners a hwe say nimpa no ye British citizen hwe say nimpa no ye present and settled. President citizen say or indefinite leave to remain even though on your British citizen. She say nimpa no say wa break ni na down. Oria or say afi de paragraph no na your friend Jan 1.2 no may you su biem. Ube you su paragraph 6.2. It is a nimpa no application de ba now or refer to Jan 1.2 a catcher the say wa fum kwan no. Because ye chum efi Jan 1.2 aba 6.2 paragraph 6.2. So we are referring to paragraph 6.2 of the immigration rules. Excuse me. Then we move on to the next one. Or say applicant spouse, applicant civil partner, applicant unmarried partner. Now, unmarried partner, one may clarification where the couple or the married partners have been in a relationship. Producer, highlight being in a relationship similar to marriage. Being in a relationship similar to marriage. So, they have been in a relationship. On cancer, you have been living together for 2 years. Or so you have been in that relationship for 2 years. And to my so you only have to show say more relationship not living together. And some relationship is like a marriage. Even though munti embum. Let's just say muti ebum ewo makumemu in your physical location. A valid marriage is defined, but we are not looking at marriage, so we move down to the next paragraph, the 2-year period. As a caseworker, observe this. The person's application should be assessed based on this. 2-year period for a relationship between the couple who have not married or who are not in a civil partnership. That's the same sex for no. The 2-year period does not, producer, Pacho, highlight does not. Period does not. Start from period. Period does not require evidence of cohabitation up to cohabitation. So 2 years that you are showing, does not require you to show cohabitation. For that period, It is a nipa no de ba na wamfa evidence na omuti bom a don't challenge the person. Say, then I say na muti bom. Or see, for example, the couple are currently living apart for work reasons in order to meet the financial requirement. So, near case where can be say when meet financial requirement, because under the 5-year route, as a partner, you have to show the 5-year, you have to show financial requirements. But case where can any business, so I say muti boom and I say muti boom. It is a mistake. No, say you have not shown living together. You have to refer to the policy guidance published on the 14th of April, February 2024, version 20. No, you say wafum a because near ye say say we are in a relationship, not say the tibo. The essential point, Pacho highlight essential point. The essential point, they here power for you as a case worker. Next say we be weni ni waso edu hwe ena oditi anyway is that the relationship has been, so please highlight, relationship has been genuine and subsisting for the period of 2 years, and it continues to the date of application. Highlight that one and leave it there. Relationship has been genuine. That's test number 1. What is a genuine relationship? BBHS say mo worry but mo yam dey say worry for. But at the same time, rather say you don't have to live together. So how do you prove it? Then I say subsisting. Subsisting means to say a kwaso eti apo edimu ekonenim for that period of 2 years up to the date of application. Produce a highlight date up to date of at date of application. At date of application. That means so when to me and to some relationship up to end 1st of March here we have application relationship our 2 years to now you cannot meet the test of subsisting relationship. It might be genuine, but it may not be subsisting up to the date of application. So this is the guidance. We in a home office for SSA or more follow. Case workers say or more a year assessment. Patro call the next one say where the definition of partner is not met. Highlight that one. That's the last paragraph on the screen. Highlight everything. Where the definition of partner is not met because the couple who are in a genuine and subsisting relationship have been together for less than 2 years, the requirement of Appendix FM cannot be satisfied other than on the basis of exceptional circumstances. What it means is that when you improve 2 years relationship, then you have to have exceptional circumstance requirement to show say they should consider you even though not 2 years. Exceptional could be say obano unless obema no eyare. So you need the other party to be available. Mobile boa say the health care unless the care no ebedimu because untumi ye bibia man ho. Those are the exceptional circumstances. Untumi can say you're a British citizen and your exceptional circumstance. No. Exceptional circumstances are, yes, family life is there, but insurmountable obstacle. Say a bar adult to no and so. You want me to be na I feel you share kwan you be meet sa requirement ya ya bobo so yi say wo ye application no a. Enti metro ama my host.
Yo, like Asmah me that say. What church aware chese aware de in some pi never be bree say the word aware nankasa say ya aware no different na living together, cohabitation, any ye can say unmarried, any ade nyina no. Once a mumie no, my madwen abom say ne tie bia mo ye together no. Na say you were different names to give it. Eno ne lawyer Asmah acheche ne nyina mu na ye ba be prove sisi a say embia senior lawyer Asmah acheche all the categories now or the abeto dwa no. You may find yourself in one ene as an unmarried partner. Sisi no, ode onipa queen, oni na atna na opese okwa akoye application say home office. Osimesi a meneniti. At least ye ni so de ye together. Na mom pese sisi na ekwo nkrata mu na ye njintum say yeti together. Na yenim say home office nso de bibia buta bia odebekọ ho bia no mo de omaya ma wo na mom ne ombepe efri wo ha ne say evidence it chere say ampa say netie eno na home office ehwehwe free obi ansem wasem biara bibia wo femu bia odebekọ akodan home office no omo abotre omeka so ombeji atum nso fefefe na mom ansa na ombeji atum na omahwa ma ono omo se chere se sa netie enti chere se sa netie no na eba be prove se ampa me osemesi amenity nanso ye nware ye nkrata mu ye nware ye ne anima ne salome ma chetra se dada me nso me de no na sisi e eba be chere se this when na chere ye prove and now we be say evidence in other terms no evidence e chere say ampa osimesi a ye nware yi enso no in a way no ye baako ana ye partners sa na ebeka no lawyer Asmah se ne wacheche mu ya te ase pa ena menim se marriage ye wom categories sa na se ne wachire mu sisi a me partner me ne wo yen worry ye na mom sisi ye pese ye di yen fa nko dan home office no mo njintu mo maye na se ono nso wo bibi saa ono nso de afra me so won to maybe na efra na ono nso de abata me ho ana se me na me nso me won to maybe a me kan tuma na me kan krata mu nsem me nso me kitan krata bi a ebetumi akata me partner ne so a eden na me de bechere how do I prove these things ansa na home office ebeji atum na afede wa maye go ahead say monko na monko shira mo or marriage no so Mr. Mpacho Adaroma.
Yo, me that's bebre. Producer, my image no relationship image no. Right. Enti etie for na ahwefo ye wo bibia ye frɛ no show and tell. Ye kyerɛ ade no. Ye de kyerɛ wa then you have to describe what you see. That is a way to show critical thinking. Now, what do we see? Nkrofo, na ye hu ni say they are holding hands. But we can then stretch it to show say and there omo so mo nsenu mo ache. Imran say they should be holding this hand for 2 years to prove say omo was our relationship no mu. Na then exercise they be holding hands. Pictures. Ebeji adanse me nka say kwetwa one o partner when some pictures na fabra as evidence. Just how to make sure. I'm just using this as analogy. So you have pictures to show over the period. Because we are in a relationship, you have pictures to show that you've been in a relationship. You go to places, you do things together. When you're in your boom, ebi amato ye japadi bi kura abom. Ebi mu kura enya nkwala e was a relationship no mu. Ni nyina dey adanse say mo relationship mu. We are not talking about living together. We are talking about holding hands. Now, you share ade we are, then let us say a genuine. Then let us say a subsisting up to time or nipa no yan application. You will be a friend no subsisting marriage, and that's a genuine marriage. Nanda in your marriage asem because you marriage certificate. But since durable relationship is akin to marriage. Into difference a woman is say where you know marriage certificate new. But everything I wa no ha. Into say you sham marriage there, then we can also have sham relationship. If we can put that side by side. Your case be in front of Sadowska. This is a 2017 case law. Na eko wie say case worker no say onji aware ni ndi na aware no sham and I say convenience say mo ye just to get in krata as I say approve. It proof ben on mewo interview na o aye no and I say nsem bi a wakeka no na omo de be gina so say na yehu no na ya tefi wa no ane ne na eda ne di no e kire say mo relationship no enye papa not genuine. It is ontumi improve there, then they cannot say that. Until then e kire say o de no so mutumi prove then on the balance of probabilities no almost shift to burden no eba wo so to also prove say ampa relationship no a genuine and subsistent. Send your policy no ekano. Again, the case of Papa Georgie, a 2012 citation, and also near all kind no. Says I would doubt here, prove it. Case worker. The so to me prove it here, and the wa will say sign it here no, also prove. Says sign it here. Into your case be a court. This is a 2022 citation. UK Supreme Court, case. Now, before that, a call appeal upper tribunal now again now no mokani na the case of Said. Case of Said, so na make 2022. Judge OG is a case near friend Judge McWilliam. Judge McWilliam now can say everybody advance say relationship no a genuine and subsisting no a evidence are over. Nti evidence are over no enye ahodo. Evidence are over no and cover 2 years no so do a. Na try say wontumi improve say ma was a relationship no for 2 years. So what are we learning? It's all about evidence. It's all about evidence. So you've seen the case of Sadowska, the case of Papa Georgie, and the case of Said. Nina say evidence and na here say we dey prove relationship even though unware nimpa no. Into evidence ben say mo wo baako wo ha na baako amanone na okofa na ba entry clearance. And now say mo nyina mo wo UK I often live to remain evidence. Until you cannot use tenancy agreement because you are not living together. And to say you are not living together, maybe I'm not kakra na muja no be akotena the baby because of your juma. So you can have maybe something the same address for a while and the rest no address. And now you say no address at all for the whole 2 years. It is a no address at all for the whole 2 years. Sakwala wo mu a show relationship ampa. Sakwala ni mu a nkitaho a mudi no WhatsApp communication no ewo he. Obi be say na WhatsApp communication there send there say entry clearance and that says nimpa no outside pair na may use WhatsApp communication. No. You are not living together. So how have you been communicating? WhatsApp evidence or any form of evidence. Now, easier you use and as a case workers aya omu person omu WhatsApp communication for that period of 2 years. Then one evidence. Mutu kwan ɛkɔ holidays together. Mutu kaya mutua ticket. Munyina mudin wɔ so evidence. Mutu kwan akwatena baby for a while. Nti mu wɔ booking of that accommodation no. Mummy ani din wɔ so evidence. Esen say mo pese mo esen say mo tena bom. Now, you don't fancy aware, so you don't care about aware, but you are living together as if someone you are aware for. Inti mu wa nyoma bi ewo mudin mu together. Ebi kura matter dan abom. Which may you sue. Ebi a mo try life insurance abom. Ubetumi eyusu. Ebi a bibi photos na de wo ho edi adanse. Birthday so a na wo ye ma o lover no. Ananso say occasions do a na wo ye ma o lover no. Ni nyina edi adanse say ampa mo wo relationship a edimu emu. Inti you can see say nyoma by 5 na Bible boss so far say we betumi eyusu. So mo wo akwala eno no ayaya dey but possible. So akwala wo mu a so mo tena kakra na mo obi akotena ne baby because of ejuma. Ti mo wo proof of address appointed to the same place and no so betumi eyusu. Obi be say lawyer na so see we don't have to live together. Yes, you don't have to have lived together for 2 years. But if you even live together for 1 day, no evidence you can use it as part of your claim. Say you have been in a relationship. You bought say insurance together. You bought photos. Obe to me at the account. Inti you can we nyina bomu a ebe dey dance say ampa. Question is say there's some BBI friend Wensbury reasonableness, the Wensbury test. Wensbury test is a standard of probability test. So obia onim na ekoso ewo mo relationship mu. Na ye de evidence we ebegu nanim. Na otumi dwen, otumi tin nyoma ase. Na otumi eye objective assessment. Say the evidence we gu n'anim sa nipa no obe conclude say mo genuine and subsisting relationship mu ana. So sa nipa no baka sa dia, then the case worker should also say the same thing and agree with you. So these are the points as I said ye share no and so. The best ha na me the ama host.
You last ma me da say hey nyoma wabobo isu de ebi mo ode papa obi be say we ni mo de ne nya enko ye den kra eno an say nipa no one ne wo ho as mo relationship mo na last ma nyoma wabobo yi obi be say ne nya ne de enye problem kra eno an say genuinely no se nipa no oye wo bibia when mu de we say koko kra to get memom yen bisa sa policy working as an unmarried partner relationship mpacho ye UK happy ana say mo partner bi wo amanane me wo UK ha me partner no wo different place na me nso me pese me kire se sa ni simesi me ne wo ho say ni ntim pese me kofa ne ba eno so apply to me ana mpacho.
Lisa, for me, a core policy for 2014. No?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the top. 2014 evidence, the family life policy, no? Or family policy, no? The very top, front page. Up, front page. Family life as a partner or parent. So, yes, and this I will call down where table of content, no. background ewo ho, down, family route, introduction, approach, general provisions, grounds for refusal, application under appendix FM. So you can see, sir, the now album, and that covers in country and out of country. If you cross or share factors noir, you can see, sir, paragraph S point EC 1.9. So these are for EC means entry clearance, and then the idea. This covers entry clearance and leave to remain applications.
I see. Na just say baby ha nipa no wo no. Otumi ye. Hey, lawyer where dey more do. It's here for asema lawyer ken mo pe akwanya say mo beba krom ha ana say mo adofo bi a chese mo ja mo ho ache nanso still a mo nketa ho mo you still do things together mo onyoma bebre chese mo ni osemasi mo ho a me jidi say it's one of the best way e wom said akono ebeye dem but onya bibia lawyer abobọ so pepe na de to so dia lawyer send ye we de nke yekoko kra na sesisi ano dodo na e wa ha na motie me no me gidi say ene de eda hofia edam kra emamo enye den kra say wo adamfo ana wo partner woni na atena sia 2 years now prove we no de enye den ba kokra and I believe from the way a lawyer a listing no ade amaye ne nyina no edemu pepe. I mean, come to the pictures. Mu call places. Do December. Mu call party. Mu try ticket boom as couple. All these things I believe say. Mu bet to me at the account. Na ma I didn't want do. More evidence than more you do. Mu talk. Mu call cinema cry na. Mu to me talk ticket boom. Say mu me no na eko. Lawyer say me you say when you na I bet to me abua. Some of the tickets now mu booking na my mbia na nama we number 1 wo so ya number 2 nti ma to abom I say you've been doing stuff together and also to me boa na menim say me can it too much.
I mean, you are on the right path, but you cannot use numbers to replace the names. And idino ayebwa, but let me refer you to something. Okay. I will take you. Remember, I mentioned the case of Said. In the case of Said, you know, issue they call court no, and deception, knowledge of marriage of convenience. Okay. And because conversation is not about marriage, you know, we are replacing marriage with relationship of convenience. So deception, knowledge of relationship of convenience. Who him say now? Oh, you know, what did that take a sim for
Okay.
Now let me refer you to the judgment. So Judge McWilliam, no kind now on the Tutu Sadowska ne Papa Georgie
case
law no. Sadowska and Papa Georgie case law say Home Office, the burden is on you to prove say I am lying.
Sir.
The reason is there was a lot of evidence before the judge, and therefore it was up to the Home Office to prove. Say Nipano, Nyawokano, and yes, sir. But so you call the case of Saida, you call page paragraph 40 of that judgment noir. Judge McWilliam was making reference to Judge Tweddle. And the all can say, so you the burden on the Home Office and the burden on one way your application no edit to one. Yansha Sadowska, senior net etie, and this Said so senior net etie. Sadowska no, Nimpano applicant know a lot of evidence I abobosui or the kind application no. So Home Office foresee a yellow crack. And Tina Judge in the kind of says, say yellow crack there and there won't.
Muncha me say nya no.
Muncha me say enya no kre. Ko nipa no wetumi approve. Ko judge say there was enough evidence in the case of Sadowska before the case worker to make fair, reasonable, informed, objective assessment. But your Saida, judge say Evidence now one is so. So it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't possible for the caseworker to conclude say no correct. And
Ah,
therefore,
silent.
it is up to you to prove your
Mm-hmm.
case. So the Awokano, the
No.
relationship is genuine and is subsisting. So what is the
Okay.
key word here? Evidence.
Subsistence, no. Mm.
The evidence is the game.
Mm.
And it's the way to me evidence and what they are.
Mm-hmm.
You can use Sadovska to say Home Office, prove it. But Home
Mm-hmm.
Office will also use Said, which is 2022, to say
Say also chere.
there is
Ah,
difference between Sadovska and Said.
and Said.
Sadovska no
Mm-hmm.
nipa no the evidence no baye. Yɛn na bi a yɛante ase yie. Na wo deɛ
Mm.
no deɛ akɔfa photo baako. Now we
Aha.
say I should prove it. I've proven to you it's not enough.
Okay. Yati ase. Enti sese a yento kwanko me me unmarried partner e wo me fie Ghana for that matter because mimi a Ghanaian and it could be any other African country. Enti sese a no nneɛma yɛ a wɔabobɔ so yi a menim sɛ when it comes to applying for your partners to come and join you here no it comes with other policy bi betumi abɛka weinom ho. Now, when you didn't even mention anything to do with financial way, and no asem bia say it could be say ye be bank account be bomu emre bi and I say parent and I say be a insurance be kra wo yindimu we no nyina but when it comes to that because you see a working me jide say me wie ya me koye me de ama me unmarried partner no aba be come ho nti if you should take me through sisi no saa financial burden any accommodation ni ebe eno so be apply on this one because him say eno mo no ukofa uyire ana ukuru ana bibia eno ne married nyoma bi say no ekeka ho we nso aye o married no nso a monti mbom ne ade mpacho eno nso utumi di saa nyoma no eka on before the application ana.
You my near a woman said
Mhm.
there are three things na ewaha. We are talking about one.
Sir.
First one is say relationship that has existed for 2 years
Okay.
without living together. And
Uh-huh.
then na ho enkomo because I'm not the part to prove.
Eddie.
The second one is say unimpa no a wokofa na ba anasa wogi na atene mu no why na obema na didi. That's the maintenance financial requirement.
Okay.
So you have to prove say we ye adwuma enti wo sika wo de be hwe no oba. So
Okay.
he or she would not be a burden on the state.
Sir.
That means you've already gone past the relationship test.
Okay.
So relationship ni one say 1 million proof so pay slip. It doesn't really go far. Because relationship you have to prove it.
Okay.
So relationship a fake. It doesn't matter your pay
No
slip. It doesn't matter so what's a 10-bedroom house until
Okay.
tenancy. It doesn't matter. Relationship, which is the
Oh,
root,
right.
a wrong.
Okay. Okay.
But
So
the
this.
relationship is proving. Now why you when you're making na bibi asisi so a the next question is say how can nipa no ba and say wo gina tene mu a
Then
edidie mu because there's no recourse to public fund.
that's
How
correct.
are you going to survive? And when I bet say me ye adwuma enti meboa no edidie mu. Sisi a no 18,600 until 4th of April no 18,600. It is all person we are now we avoid 29,000 na ebaba April no a bomodian say na ye wie ya bra na baby say oh lawyer me nim ho kan we call out for 2 years evidence a wabobori so ye wo bebre and then person ye betum boa ye ye beboa wo. Of
Okay.
course, we'll do the consultation and check say the evidence matches the case workers marking scheme.
Lawyer Matthias, na me jump too much. Na just say this one no relationship na ye the edi kind no eno na ye prove sisi a ye nya establish relationship na afi the other matters no so aba be kan. We the medals ye na mo me gin some ni too much. Enkomo no da so ho. But now maybe a telephone lines no say na be ya. Say obi pese ono so efre. Now obisa question be regarding what we are talking about. Now simple a different thing. We are still here to give you that solution. And I say lawyer Asmah bema mwaye pepe na amana ye fe. Telephone lines head be dudumano and sisa ye se winima a 0208 Mamin Shasi Bium 0208 123 1016. Bomodi ana friend na mesisi na bisa wo question bia ehia o ewo ade we ayesua na se bibi foforo kra no lo asma be ma wo moaye pepepe obetumi nso afre 07399 208468 mesan boso biom 073 9920 8468 na so bi say me bobo na mes na me bobo ne ntem ti say na ya na me bobo ti say na ya na asofo ne bobo enti ma to me bo ase say ayembia bebia wa no ontumi nkasa din ana say ontumi nkọ phone ne so a obetumi ya voice note e wo WhatsApp voice note wo WhatsApp na fabra 075 966 20154 obetumi ja voice note ewo ho mebo ne kama ama lawyer na wa ma wo moaye dodo na abaso nyina nyame nka mo ho tili yeda ase papa for keeping us this way de bia ye hwe after statistics na che udi kan too much why are there so Margaret Edu Mensa yeda ase menu aba Sandra Fraser wasan de phone lines no asan abeto ho bio nana agimai yes, we had that say Margaret see mumbo modi anamon share na ade ayeshin ye minim say relationship side na ye kano no na hard dream pa especially when the relationship that you are proving is an unmarried one no no na ya na hard dream na ya ni application so ye de na mom utumi nyinya sa no me nyina na mema application be very smooth na wenya resources nana etu ahene ebisa question be or same. Please, a man is living with ex-partner. They have no relationship at the moment, but because they have British child, the lady has permit the ex-partner to live in her garage conversion to help with childcare only. He take child to school, to GP, to the dentist, to swimming, and all the places. Oh, where you from? All the places, no proof of relationship in any way except temporal accommodation. How can father use direct access to apply for leave? With this application be considered as partner? There is no relationship. Adeɛ wei deɛ na sɛ relationship na ɛno na ɛwɔ hɔ na mente aseɛ mu n'ani hɔ. Once you are part in the life of the child and you are living into that, there is some sort of relationship. And MBA, mami nka so lawyers man, patcho money expert no. Ade mu otifie ne nchen or the akola no go up and down. So the child involved proves that there is relationship. And enya sa na na tete ye no. Lawyers man patcho bring when na we dey.
Yo, I think difference the woman say, Papano has nothing to do with the lady.
Okay.
But has a lot to do with the child.
Exactly.
See, Papano shana bano.
Okay.
And Rana say direct access.
Okay.
Direct access say which baby. Apalano name my mean so eti baby.
Baby.
But on this occasion, because of apalarity, my no I'm a client say Papano emet na ne garage ho. That garage ho. Me sure say until ho per se, but or that ho keke. Osorano pa no akone namo anagye no abeda. But my menu is aware say Papano is in the life of the child.
Sir, okay.
My menu is willing to provide a letter describing the role Papano play e wa kolana brebu. My menu is willing to me assure say why put that so the Papano din almost can say or GP na dia meboa.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is direct access.
Or the Nico GP, or the Nico dentist, or the Nico swimming.
So there's the crowd with GP ho. GP be the dance here. Swimming for no crowd be dance here. Maame no so be di dance here. So this is direct access. Question is, how can father use direct access to apply for leave? The same way nka ti baby fufuro obe use no, the same way no obe way and so it doesn't matter until what they say only owia no ho na wa beda ho yemfa ne sa. Will this application be considered as a partner? Question is say, how can he use it as a direct access? Direct access has nothing to do with partners, only for under children. So question 2 does not apply in this context because it conflicts with question 1.
Okay, mejidi say nana itu ahene benya ehum emwaye na ode atu anoma anamo the numbers again to call 020812311016 and I say 0739920848 ubetumi afre even po betumi afre WhatsApp ubetumi dia WhatsApp note ewo nama ne so 07596620 na wafrɛ na lawyer Asmah ama mwaye obi ja message na mehwehwɛ sɛ menya lawyer Asmah young so whilst awaiting some of the phone calls to pop in yen share sisi a relationship pep na ye prove say ye wo ho me hwɛ sɛ ne kakra akomiti mu no if we can establish that na ebe ye e de amamia okay me meti ha na mpɛ sɛ mekofa me unmarried partner no ebeba now I need to prove say yeti manso ye worry ya na pɛ sɛ ye hangi say ya na ye to me eye na ubo address na ubo no embia na meta akọ Ghana me call visit bia ne pay oye me way nti no ye wo fie e wo ye ka ne sen fie e wo Ghana me ni ho nti no ono ti fie ho ono no ti fie ho o hwe soma because oye me partner na nso ye worry nti no oti ho ne nti no nyoma kyerɛ sɛ prove kakra kyerɛ sɛ or proof of address be was afio it could be anything if I tell you but we have that proof of address na near person me establish the any UK ha proof of address no na mpatwa ma fa wo no gina so kakra ma me why akwala animu de na anytime ekobia nso no mini ni pie we have that photo evidence eno nso ne nyina ewo krom Ghana ne mepa ka ne bebrebe no mesa abaso bi ba mepa ka ne bebrebe no nyoma na me be prove ni dodo na ewo yen krom ho eno no me de ba ha eno nso yetumi accept ana na nsa na obe ansa no ama mema yen bisa yesimesi yen kola yi de first ansa na wa ansa me de no kola mpatro wo so ma yente wonka
Bacho, good morning.
good morning Bacho koso yetio
Bacho say.
Bacho koso yetio mami
Bacho, made me with some of my brother or worry na unfortunately as a NTASIA Yejuma inti.
Okay.
Our na ni EU ni.
Okay.
See our no NTASIA Yejuma na ebase will be separated. Now ban say when you be ma fufra say on any gin ho person ko warren almost as court proceedings because na court dey no way almost as proceedings now warre no in due 3 years now I say only 3 years more amuna omoko but when the divorce certificate was issued na enya 3 years apart onya enam ni our reading to onya na setena e wa hanu mama ni mfie num na mfie num no this year na nka ebe our re no mo ware obetimi akofo the permanent no mpacho o argument na me bisa na mpacho si me bisa se na as ne why confused kakra in the sense that our rene proceedings in almost 3 years would that affect him and
so ko yan indefinite na okay yo me da se
waware a de kukra abeka ne ho okrum hasete
na okay eye oba na oni ni jaaye no ono sesi a waware ene obi foforo te
But I any crony currency or the Nikrona Ababacano.
Abekano.
And no, I say, why confused Gakra.
Say, Masao brother, ne the only nejai and crata trace on in nejai.
But I
And our patron say, in did 3 years. And I did 3 years, no.
don't know 3 years more no. And our random 3 years in one almost at proceedings. The infant say when I'm worry and say a 10th for 10th of this last month. Proceedings in this started before 10th of last month. Into if you manage to technically in drew 3 years no proceedings in this started. But when the court and up and down granted divorce no, not 3 years no,
Apa. And see the divorce certificate no indicates say the marriage 3 years and no more divorce, right? Yo, lawyer, you expert. Lawyer Asmah, where there maybe say we was a necessary question. May I the lawyer now for Mr. Pacho, Yanya Bani Dinaso.
You and say bibia papa bi application the must see may train decision similar fact.
Okay.
And so in him or no betumi aye na de. But so on you sure no person be getting wrong. That is why we offer ourselves as vessels of service, which maybe you see here. They are wow. Your number or which my friend. And the catcher say a man in through. Man in through cry.
And no, sister said, woman, Nakwa Betonium. You see, your man, so they say it's a positive outcome. Why? To bet to me, aye. You say, on person no about 2 and a more now, I could the lawyers are there to offer their services. Lawyers,
my mpacho, the best somewhere now we use to and your outcome, the share, but a possibility. So bet me application. Outcome there nobody knows.
Mati.
Because about to say lawyers say we are the bro. Nobody has control. So it's a possibility, not positive outcome.
Yo, mommy, so what you say? There's the possibility. Me, I am who's so possible, dodo, and not positive, dodo. And you know, the possibility say a bit to me, aye, no, and no, na ye dina so akasa. Why? And you know, umbo modia na unko hu. And on say lawyers no, oma sia law ni sama. Omunim say ya ntro na aye ni so a omunim say we aye ni so nti omo ade aye ni be hye ho wo hu ade no nti omo munim mra ni mo lawyers ma me dey ka bisa question bi answer na me fa me nua be call no mpacho say obeka ya obetumi ama me moaye kakra.
Oh yeah, now we'll be about evidence on jurisdictional basis. Say evidence what would you prove relationship UK no for leave to remain no? Is it the same evidence now be used for entry clearance? Yes, sir.
Bachane.
So I mean, evidence is evidence. Okay. Difference say address now we use so the address will be different because a different location.
Okay.
But a photo. UK photo no will not be different from Ghana photo. Say a holidays na mo call. So all I'm saying is the evidence in there will be the same.
Okay.
And she said, "Unim evidence I will use for UK for leave to remain. You apply the same evidence standard for entry clearance to prove the relationship."
Okay. Hey, evidence is evidence. Let's just say, hey, the entire maybe some my no more money. Say a bunny and chrome evidence there. What me fee, ain't you know, me console no na on mini nam Kim Pisky near the ade not just say chili, queer kwa benny, near organizing parties, na ye could jump together near the ade. Yeah, ain't you know, ube to me, and I'm so now wait to me apply the numbers again to call no aha misremo 02081231 1016 and 0739920848 0868. Bomodiana Fre. Yenya ba lawyer Ann, minim se wire ready. Enche bi amema ononso abana. The topic that we treated today, no, or the English version and the English explanation, no, abe masine betumi enya eno near the ama our neighboring countries, no monka you kromu kasano. So na asuno obia. When it comes to the law, it's not only meant for Ghanaian communities, for the whole community, no, and community so it involve a whole lot of our friends or neighboring nationals na around the other countries, no, into no munyina ebwa emom pa. Yo yengo so na Margaret yeda se mo amuka share no nyame nshra mo share or say free legal advice, kindly share, like and comment on the joining. And if you are ba kunso aya na ehia me pa when you come on, no, like the page. You see, when you keep liking na eno na Facebook sa algorithm no na obetumi no so e dey extend say sa legal adie we no crofo ni je ho ntim or no so be spread it to places. So ba man like it there e na be gina baby gina na, even though the numbers are coping up a lot, but you're sharing, you're liking it, it's also very important. Am I empowered? Intimo monchi se ano me the last question beba answer na lawyer Ann. Meaning say producer lawyer Ann, are you ready? Na wa ye say on your ready so na wama mehu answer na. Into last masisi we are still here proving relationship. Yenyehu evidence that we need to prove from home. See a per se application. Now, apart from the accommodation one, the finance one, any your mind say when you are bringing your partner na nyoma be bring ye bisa, but the first one I want any relationship no na can was because when it comes to proving this particular type of relationship now and that from a day, but and then nyame adom wa ba be tre nyoma be bring I bet me e use na ye de aye yenhwe se sisi a menya sa relationship yi nyina na mpɛ sɛ meyɛ application na pacho kwan bɛ na memfa so.
Yo, now na woman say, and then come on say how to prove. And I think we have been able to show viewers and listeners how to prove. When it comes to showing people how to do the application, you have to exercise caution. Because in your crown say you they be application you have to make sure say you have the right form. You have to make sure the question we reading it twice, what you say, what interpret it, we who your more patre. So how to do the application, I will only generalize it because it will not be fair to viewers and listeners to show them how to do it without me pointing to them that this is the form and they watching and looking at what I'm showing them. So I'm generalizing it. So the abstract point is this. We your application now original partner SWA appendix FM. So FLRM. That is in country. So you're outside in SWA, still appendix FM by settlement. If you go through the type of settlement application we be so partner bit or no for partner dear no. So you have to know that nya we hu na we reading no nya wo hwehwe na wo bie nso a make sure say questions are we say no answers are we dey ma no answer wo pese wo dey ma won. The question I say man want the right answer. That is what I will say about how to do the application. Now, my colleague lawyer Annie Annie's bit will be giving a summary when we are finishing, and then Modieno why. So I'll chip in that myself.
Oh, okay. Yo, not just on your available. I was a technical issues kakra ewo hono. Yo, internet kaya emre kakra just about 4 minutes to the hour 11. You best sorry yeah now so I in that case no lawyer. Meaning say I'll just give you that 5 minute slot no and be do 5 minutes just to all the prove policy now about 2024 new policy now about how to prove your relationship as an unmarried partner. Sa adie we ehia papa. So lawyer is going to give us a summary of it in the English version, just short one be na yetumi ama e post ama ye neighboring country for ni na eno omonso mwenya ho fa. So lawyer, over to you, my dear.
Thank you very much, viewers and listeners. So today we are looking at the policy introduced by the Home Office on the 14th of February 2024, and the key bit is how to prove 2 years relationship as unmarried partners. So you've been in a relationship, and the key word is relationship. The law says that you don't have to show that you have been living together. Just show that you have been in a relationship. So what do you need to show that you are in a relationship with somebody? Communication evidence. Evidence that you've been traveling to places together, going on holidays together, going on trips together. That's photos, tickets, bookings, what have you. Evidence to show, say, in the course of that, so again, evidence that in the course of that relationship, you lived temporarily and you went to live apart. So if you have temporary proof of living together, that's proof of address, the same place, you can add it. If you don't have it, you don't have to worry. But we've mentioned that you can have evidence such as insurance policy together, evidence trips together, tickets, bookings for accommodation, Airbnb, hotels, evidence of going to places together, so the photos, evidence of communication, WhatsApp, evidence that you even have a child or children together. That one is a high threshold. Not many people will have it, so don't worry about that. But the basic ones or the general ones that we've mentioned, you can have them. If it is overseas, similar evidence. Somebody was saying that, what if the person lives in my property, but I haven't married the person? There cannot be evidence to show that the person lives there, because you are not going to take a photo of that property showing that this person is the one sitting there. That is not a reliable evidence. So the person living at that property may not. But if the person can show that they have rented a place for that partner for their accommodation, then it shows that they are also in a relationship. Remittances, a social evidence. Again, if you are in the UK, you send money to your partner for support. That is money transfer evidence. It is not a loan. You gave it because of that relationship. You can use it to prove that. The policy is that the caseworker must have evidence before him or her and assess the evidence objectively, bearing in mind the guidance. If the person doesn't have evidence of 2 years relationship, even though they are not married, then they must show that there is exceptional circumstance, i.e., one of them is disabled or is having health complications and requires the support of the other to be able to survive. That is the exceptional angle for partners. It's not enough to say that my partner is a British citizen and therefore I want to go into the exceptional circumstance provision. That is not exceptional. So we have gone through that. But again, we also pointed out that when it becomes contentious and it goes to court, the court will make reference to case law. So we've looked at the case of Sadowska 2017 and the case of Papa Georgie 2012. Both of them talk about sham relationship or sham marriage, that it is up to the Home Office to prove that the relationship is not genuine and the people knew about it, that it was not genuine, and that they were only in that relationship for visa purposes. If they have enough evidence and have already provided those evidence, then it is up to the caseworker to prove that despite the evidence they gave them and they don't believe, they have something else to prove that it is not the case. Once they're able to show, maybe they had interview, they had certain things, or intel, that's intelligence, some extra information to prove that what they are saying is true, then it is up to you to rebut that presumption that what they are saying is the case. We contrast that with the case of Said 2022, which is a UK Supreme Court case. Now, what the case is saying is that when it comes to things like this, you have to give enough evidence. If the evidence is not enough, you have to make sure that you have something else to rely on. So if the caseworker is saying no because the evidence is not enough, then it will be difficult for you to say that the refusal is not reasonable. However, if you go to court, and at the time of going to court on appeal, you have evidence to suggest that your claim is correct, then you can rely on provisions of the law, Section 85, and also the 2014 procedural rules to prove your case that I have evidence which point to the same fact, even though it wasn't available at the time of my application. Then you may succeed at appeal. This is what we have covered. And therefore, when making this application, please make sure that you take your time, gather your evidence first before you start the application, because the relationship evidence is up to the date of application, not the other way around.
Lawyer, thank you for that English submission. I believe it's going to help most of our friends now, NT and Kromukasano. Thank you so much for those of you who were able to come on board today, liking the page and sharing our program. No nyame enshiramo. Lawyers man, me jidi se nyankopa ya admochna ye the community and the law ne beba so. Ene edumedi a ye no, me jidi se wa wo hwe me a wutie mi. Weni agye ho ana wenya uchefa ewom. Now to apply for your partners se utie ya. Now it has become easy. I mean, hearing from BWF Solicitors or teachings and what about every time, busy, easy at the amount. Nemum say sometimes they do sa relationship bit na ma ayen downtown kakra who kwanya obefaswa obeye ne lawyer becheche mu sa relationship aspect. And then especially yen worry na ye pese ye prove say sa ye dofo na ye wono ye true na mom ye ya decide say yen worry ye te sa na mom ye pese sisi ano me kofa me hu kafo na me nipa no na ombeka me ho eno na ene ye be kire me gidi say we ni age ho ye lawyers ye be sorry akọ ochna sorry ochna nyame aduma the community and the law e beba so den your topic wa wunya ebeboa yi jiri se oni ye be ye date na wa ba beto aye ewo ho no lawyers ma ye ba be ko ebi se we ni die mu bibi wo ho a odi beja ya ansa na ya sori akọ
You on the other four, you can say relationship, you have to prove it, but it's so easy if you take your time and work through. You have to use it or take it as a project and work it out to make it happen. It's doable. Ubetumi aye. Until na yewo ho se bra. Me ye bon kai so say 10th of March. And as some person wo dey wo kanfo e kan wo ho eba askaya e bre no aso. Nti se when you COS now, but modern answer would be betum before 10th of March. Wow, what had it there? You can do it at any time. Senior Yenimuno. Sarah Enso and now person would do one for banner, person. Who bet you 29. I will show 29,000 salary evidence no. But modern answer of the application between from now up to 3rd of April. With the two more, you still use 18,600, and I would be show. Mama Yankai and so said, yeah available anytime we are we here for modern twins and a friend. Extra Yamia Dumoa, Uncle Ben, and ye besia, if you do so on community and the law program. Or the number be better to Igua Atre, into Mama Monkai, Nayan to me, and share and so and so. Yeah, that's it. Have a good weekend.
Yo, lawyer, yansi edasi ye tiefo na ahwefo ya me ni je ya me ahosepe se ene program e de bae we ni age ho intimi nso be ni age ye de abawie ye na emo ye nwie ye ochena nyame adma community and the law baso ye papa Uncle Ben will be on board with us to make a date na beka ye ho mediane manye tea na ofrem na manye tea dia ene wama me mputu no sorry nyame nka ye ho. Have a lovely weekend and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yo, a for now for you said, they be your lawyer, Deborah. Aya, Obani Achro, trainee solicitor. A fee and draft on your trainee
Oh yes.
solicitor. She's a fully fledged lawyer. She's a solicitor to the Senior Court of England and Wales. And to know or your lawyer, solicitor, Deborah, on your trainee view. Congratulations to you.
Oh.
We are happy. And use what you have to support the community. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's where the man winning term now man come on some lawyer Deborah. So congratulations once again. So I appoint you to the Senior Court of England and Wales. Nyame kan nyame shouting. Hey, sisi ade yam frau training bi mu. Sisi ade lawyer Debbie. Hey, me mama nyina bye bye.
Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.